Hello, hello, just getting things set up. Hey, Jamon. Ready to one-shot some SP4s at Balloon Skies? Check the sound. No pets this time? Yep, no, he's downstairs. He's never coming back up here. Throw out our gold. You not trusted. Hey, Ghostly. Hey, Gabriel. Hey, Ghostly coming in clutch. And also, you can remember to invite me in your clan when there's something to hit. So we're going to start off with this peak that we have set up at Balloon Skies. So this peak is so freaking obnoxious. They have spaced literally everything like 2 tiles apart. So I really wanted to go in with Sparky here, but it's so wrong too, especially with these crushers. You need 2 shots on these things, and you don't get any chains off of them, so it's 8 seconds per crusher from Sparky. I don't think it's going to be viable, and these multi-cannons are so bad too, so I think it's going to have to be a golem angle. And the way we're going to do this is there is a Blastbow Dragon Rune on the outside, which is nice. There are these defensive troops here too that golem can help take out very easily. I'm going to start off with a pack of split minions at the start. We're going to have a giant dragon for the left side kill, haste frost. I'll frost these middle defenses. Hopefully the golem doesn't send himself straight into the Inferno Towers, and we'll have some hog riders to help support as well. So something like this should be good, and we'll see what the golem does. Our fate is in the golem's hands, so hopefully he doesn't betray us today. Let's go. Yeah, and we'll head over to Avengers next, and then I have Foons lined up as well. So Star can also start working through the next clan over there. So we'll do a Frost. I think we can hit everything like this. Yep. Hit the blast bow, he hit that bottom cannon. I think we might have been able to hit the spear thrower too, but I didn't even go for it. But we'll just let the minions split and clear around. And then once the map opens up, we'll start in with the giant and the dragon. I usually wait for the enemy super to be around 130 of the post. I think that's a pretty safe time to go in with your Inferno Dragon, and it usually walks into the dead zone of the blast bow, but sometimes the Eye Dragon is disgusting. Hopefully he goes in. I think he does. Perfect, I think he's in. And we'll just keep letting the minions go around. The golem actually does need more time than Sparky does, so I think we'll just start in with the golem now. Haste spell like this. Golem over here. Golem is great at taking out defensive troops, especially when there's no defensive fire anywhere, so we'll let him go through this. Oh, there's a zap trap here. I want to pull that cart in towards the golem if possible. Don't know if it's going to be possible. It looks like he's just skipping that cart altogether. Hopefully, the golem does go for him. Okay, golem's had enough of that cart's nonsense. And the minions have basically cleared the entire outside. We have a minute 20 on the clock left. And we've pulled 2 zap traps already. So there's 5 zaps on the peak. Both Teslas get popped. One in the bottom, one on the far left. Yeah, these chains were so non-existent on this base that we just had to go with Golem. And hopefully the Golem can take out a lot of these point defenses. And I am hoping to go in with the Sparky in the second hit, because once you get through this opening section with absolutely 0 chains, the deeper into the base actually does have chains. So that's the plan. The Hog Riders were not successful. We will barb the tank, and then another Hog Rider, get through that multi-cannon, and hopefully get through that Spear Thrower as well. I think we can barb chip down that Spear Thrower. Oh, no, we cannot, because both of the Spear Throwers lock on, but we have a Zap spell still in the bag. We got both multi-cannons, which is huge, as well as a lot of the defenses that couldn't give any Sparky value. Golem is low. He is about to go in towards that Inferno Tower, I think. No, Golem. Avoid the bad Inferno Tower. Okay, we have to use the Zap to time it so that we can get a little bit more damage with our Golem. Also, do some damage to that Rock Artillery, so in case we want to go in with another Golem, we can actually one-shot the Rock Artillery now. So, take inventory. We've done a lot of damage, 6.3k with the Golem. Frost is still on the Blast Bow. Yeah, we got 73% because we killed every single Trash Hut. Hello everyone. And so we either go in with another golem, or we want to go in with a Sparky. So I'm gonna have to decide which one's correct. There are still some really annoying Sparky targets that can't be chained. The giant cannons are also really annoying if I want to bring in graveyards. But Golem is so risky because sending it between two Inferno Towers is really, really hard to get Hog Rider stuns off. We have taken out a lot of the point defenses. I think Golem might still be the call here. We can frost both of them up, and there's no air defense. So this is really key because Rapid Rock and air defenses are the big things that can stop your Hog Gliders from reaching the Infernos, and there's not many around. So I'm thinking Golem could be the play. And you're not too late. We're just doing our first attack of the stream. So you are here just in time, and let's see if we can convert this. So I do like Golem here. Sparky does seem really hard to execute. Considering going in with a P.E.K.K.A. on top of one of the Infernos. But let's not overcomplicate things. We'll go in like this. I think we can actually Eye Dragon on top of this Inferno Tower because there's no air defenses around. So we can use Golem towards the right and then have the Eye Dragon kill the Inferno Tower and hopefully go towards the peak. Maybe that's too ambitious, but I think that's not a bad idea. So we'll use 3 Rams because there's a lot of closed walls, a couple of Barbs to tank, and 2 Frosts. Let's go. Just failed Peak 3. I do not feel good right now. Oof. Yeah, Peak is a district where things can go very wrong very quickly. There's so much damage, and sometimes the dreaded 4-shot happens. But hopefully we can actually take this thing in 2 attacks. And definitely not 4. That would be very bad. We'll Frost here. Golem goes in. We'll have 1 Ram to tank. The Blast Bow, and all those defenses, and we can use a second Frost on top of the Giant Cannon Inferno Tower over there, and we want to hit both Wizard Towers because we want the Eye Dragon to be healthy. We'll use a Hog Rider to start chipping through some of these air defenses. We'll have a Frost on top of, or we'll have a Zap on top of the Inferno Tower. We'll have a Ram to tank as well. Zap like this. Once the Giant Cannon shoots a 1-shot, I'll go in with a Hog Rider. And now we can Eye Dragon on top of the Inferno Tower, like we said. 1 more Ram, just in case, to tank and do some damage. And that Eye Dragon is going in. He's going to take out the Inferno Tower. He's going to take out the Rocket Artillery. He's going to take out a cannon as well. And we will actually just... Maybe I mistimed that. Oh, I was a little bit late on the Hog Rider because I was talking, but... the Hog Rider will help DPS down the peak, and I don't think the peak will get another shot off because that Inferno Dragon also helps do so much damage there. So beautiful Inferno Dragon identification there. Knowing that the left-hand side of the peak didn't have any air defenses. And I think our Golem is just a little too healthy. The only thing that can stop me now are Zap Traps. There's nothing in the corners. So I'm just going to drop down 1 more Barb to tank that Tesla in case there's a Zap Trap or like 3 Zap Traps still here. And we should be good. And GG. That's how you can Golem some of these spread out peaks, even these corner ones sometimes. If you don't see any Sparky Chains, Golem is a very strong option. So now I'll take a quick peek at what's next here, but then I'll head over to Avengers because they have something set up for me as well. How was the show match? Oh, the show match was great. Actually, a lot of 3 stars. We did lose, but there was some great attacks there. So go to IQV stream after and check out some of the attacks there if you missed it. Okay, so this is a very doable peak. Any defaults here? No, looks like it's going to be a full non-default clan. But we'll head over to Avengers now to do another peak. Jerry, which account is the... Is it on? I think it's Send 16 or 15. Yeah, Jerry, which account did you invite from me? Because I'm doing Send FGR 18 now, and I think it's either 15 or 16. But great to see you around here. I will do this peak. Oh, right, I remember this now. So this is a peak that has a lot of the damage around the peak that's chainable. And I'll actually get my drawing pencil out real fast so I can draw out the plan. Yeah, so it is definitely going to be a Swizzer bomb. Yeah, I've been invited, but which account was it? Which number? I forget. So we'll do it after this. Okay, so against a base like this, there's huge wizard chain value around the peak. So we have literally every single defense in here you can actually chain. And so it's a matter of how you can set this thing up. So what I'm thinking is we're going to use a Sparky first attack, and you either go in with a Rage Frost or a Frost Haste. And a Frost can actually hit all three of these defenses. I calculated this out earlier. It's a tight Frost, but if you drop a Frost right around here, it should hit everything, the peak, Blast, Inverted Tower, Rock Artillery. I'm going to start a Sparky on top of this cannon over here. This is an isolated chain, but then it goes towards the multi-cannon or the giant cannon and chains down the multi-mortar. Then we can break Sparky in around here, should walk in, and then go to the bomb tower, chain the crusher, chain the cannon. These defenses inside are going to be frosted while they're shooting at my Sparky, so it's not going to be too big a deal. I'm going to do a Sparky walk, so I'm not going to try to bring too many rams. I'll bring a lot of giants to try to tank the rock artillery and hopefully the Inferno Tower as well as maybe a Hog Rider to reset that Inferno Tower because it's going to do a lot of damage to my Sparky. I want the Sparky to walk around because you can see a lot of gray chains here off the multi-cannon. We get the bomb tower off the air defense. We get 3 defenses here, and if we can kill all the defenses around the peak, all we have to do is do a golem walking around and then a wizard bomb on top of the peak for the second hit, and then it's just GG. So that's going to be the plan, and we want to use some minions to go around to kill the blast bow as well as the enemy defensive ground troops. But that's going to be the plan, and let's see if we can get the job done. In this case, Haste Frost is better because I don't know if I can get my Rage to cover the peak on the first attack, so we'll bring a lot of giants, like I said, and minions to go on the blast bow and hopefully kill the enemy troops. A Hog Rider, like I mentioned. I don't need an Inferno Dragon because there's actually not the enemy dragon rebuilt here. And then we'll do some barbs to work our way around, some more giants, just a lot of giants here. And I'm really hoping that my minions can actually successfully kill the enemy defensive troops afterwards. But we'll do something like this, and let's see how it goes. You gonna use Sparky today? Yep, a lot of Sparky. Sparky's the best troop, and also probably the most fun troop in the clan capital. Okay, so we have to figure out how we drop this this frost. I don't want to miss it. This is a bit of a hard frost. Is this it? Yep, perfect. We hit everything. So we just clip the middle of all of those defenses, which is how you frost up the defenses. And then we will... Oh, the barb actually survived and clears more trash. We'll haste up like this. And now we'll giant a tank on the entry. Another giant when the first one dies. Looks like rock artillery is on top of my Sparky, but that's why I have the frost spell down, as well as Inverted Tower locks onto my Sparky, but I'll use a zap to reset. Darn. Sparky does walk in. That's why I wanted to avoid using rams. Now we'll use rams like this. Barbs to continuously clear on the outside. Bomb tower still going in, or the Sparky still going in on top of the bomb tower. Looks like I'm gonna have to just accept the blast bow and call it quits from here. and just try to see if we can still get the blast bow. Sparky will go in towards the peak. It will go down, get a couple of shots there too, so not bad there. Then we'll minions on top of the bow, and because there's no air defenses around, the air defense is really deep inside the base, I'm hoping that we might be able to grab those enemy defensive troops. And the way we're going to get this done is we'll wait for the blast bow to go down. And then we will try to funnel this trash shot in here. And that should keep the minions away from that air defense. One of them does get shot down, but the other one should be successful. How do you have the inspiration to keep going? I'd be dead by now. I mean, I enjoy Clean Capital. The troops are a lot of fun to play. Sparky's great. And if you ever quit Clean Capital, your progress gets deleted. So it holds you hostage too. So there's that as well. So the minions are going to be successful. We were going to get everything we wanted. We're holding our last bar because they would otherwise pull those enemy defensive troops. We're all just hostages to the Clan Capital. I'll probably use the last barb to go in to help assist on the Giants, because it looks like we're not going to be able to drop it anywhere else. Try to speed up that Giant kill. And try to get a couple more trash buildings. But we got all of the defensive troops. Frost is on the peak. And we're looking great here. So all we got to do is not sell from here. And the way we are going to not sell is either Golem or Hogs. Which is it? So if I use Golem, it's going to go towards the right-hand side, which is really annoying. I would love for the Golem to go towards the left, but I don't think I can quite get an angle. I think the Rapid Rocket's always closer. So I'm considering just going in with a Hog Rider finish. Rage, 2 graveyards, some Hogs. Decisions. Okay, send 13. Alright, sounds good. Do we just YOLO the Golem anyways? Is the YOLO Golem play still the play? Because we can Frost the Rock Artillery and Inferno Tower to try to make life a little bit more manageable on the Wizard Bomb. It's just so scary to use a Wizard Bomb knowing that's going to get shot by the Rock Artillery at all. I think we still do it. I think it's still the play. We'll have a Giant. We'll have some Wizards. We'll have the Rage, Frost, Golem. If we can send the Golem down towards this trash hut, that would be perfect. But if we can't, it's not that big of a deal either. And we will try our best, though, to get that to happen. Some barbs to clear their way around, a random tank maybe as well, and we should be good to go. Let's just not sell. Can you practice Clan Capital and ELO on the SendFGI server? Yep. That helps a lot in getting better. Yeah, there's ELO on the server if you want to try to compete with the best, as well as test your skills and learn new strategies. That's the best way to get better in Clan Capital, because Clan Capital competitive is actually really intense. The bases are really hard, and we will drop down our Frost here. The Golem does go left. That is perfect, because now the Golem can be the one to tank the Rock Artillery. We'll use a Ram to tank the multi-cannon as well as the cannon. Oh, there's also a Tesla, so bonus value there. But we saved like 2 to 3k HP on that Golem just with that one Ram. And once the Rock Artillery locks onto my Golem, we go in with the Wizard Bomb with the Giants. So you can see once the Rock Artillery locks onto the Golem, the peak is on the Golem. There is literally no splash that can possibly reach my Wizards. And we're looking great. And we'll use a Hog Rider on top of the Tesla, which is basically the one real threat to me at this point, which could do a lot of damage to the Golem, and so we can save a lot of HP just like that. The Barb also clears the cannon afterwards, so great value there, and it's basically GG from here. Golem sweeps the rest of the base. There's not much damage left. And we'll head over to, I think we promised Jerry first. I was going to do Foons first, but then Jerry came in, and now Jenny came in, so we'll do Jerry first. And yeah, Golem is at 70% HP. Zap Trap hits him, but it just tickles him a little bit. Barb to speed things up. and nothing in the corners. This is GG. Barb there as well. Some have old ELO bases that aren't burnt to practice. I have some ELO bases that aren't in helper bases. Yeah, so... Oh no, Sen 13 is rough. Alright, extra reason to try to delay it then. And yeah, there's a lot of bases there. There are some easier ones for newer players to practice as well. What happened in the SQK match? We did lose in the end, but it was a really good match. A lot of 3 stars. I'll see what their next peak is before heading over to Jerry's clan. I think the score was like 22-21. So yeah, it was super tight towards the end. But then they pulled ahead on the very last attack with a triple and they sealed the deal. Oh, this is CH9 and pretty simple base. What else do they got? Do they have all defaults? Ain't no way. Okay, so they have Default Builder's Workshop. Balloon Lagoon is modified. Okay, so I think this is a doable non-default. So I'll actually do this before I head over so we can do a little break from peaks. Okay, so this base, what I'm thinking is I will use Barb to clear the trash huts on the start. Then I will ram into this air bombs, and the barbs inside should do 100 damage, which is enough damage for the Sparky to one-shot the air bombs, go forwards on the bomb tower, one-shot the bomb tower as well as these rapid rockets, and then the next chain on this cannon is absolutely nuts. 5 defenses here, and the chains for Sparky are just way too insane on this base. I think we'll go for it. There's also not the District Hall 5 ruins for any time fails. And so we'll try to get a one-shot on a non-default Balloon Lagoon here. Barrel for the middle section. Barrel for the backside too. And I think we should be looking great here, actually. I'm trying to not jinx myself too badly, but... the base is set up really nicely for a Sparky attack. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we'll do a Hog Rider as well. Do we need a Hog Rider? Nah, we don't need a Hog Rider. We'll just bring more barbs, more rams. Is 8 barbs enough? 8 barbs should be good. Let's go. So, non-default Balloon Lagoon, always have to be careful about time, so we'll do Barb here, and then once the map opens up, we go in immediately. Oh no. Oops. Looks like the ram went for the right-hand side because it was 1 layer thick. I didn't quite see that. So it's going to cost us a couple extra chains. But hopefully we chip down this cannon and save a little bit of time. We have to be careful about time, like I said. That's the one thing that kills runs more than anything else. Costs us more chains than we wanted to, and now once the air defense goes down, we can drop down our graveyards to try to distract the rock artilleries. Just trickle them in. Tesla pops, that's free value there. That barb is not going to get chained by the Sparky, so you want to chip it down with the help of the barb. Barrel there on the left. Sparky can one-shot the rock artillery from that HP. These Sparky chains are huge. 1 minute 40 on the clock. Have to be careful about time. Sparky is kind of slow today, so we'll try to use a barb to try to chip down the crusher. But now Sparky lines herself up perfectly. That Spear Thrower chain is nuts. Next Air Bomb chain is great as well. We will barb to try to chip down the Tesla, save some time there. Next ram here. A minute on the clock. We have to barb quickly. Try to open up the map for deployment. Barrel, giant, as well. Just drop everything at this point. We'll use a barb to try to make sure we don't time fail on the right. Couple of rams left. Barb is going to clear over there. Nothing left behind. So this got a little bit dicey because our opening was not as perfect as I envisioned, but 4 buildings left. That is 5%. We're looking great. So GG here. A couple of rams you don't even need. So this is just a perfect non-default base to go for. And the Sparky chains were just too good in the middle. Is Wizard Valley doable? Wizard Valley is a bit annoying. Oh, is it just the walls that are moved? Maybe. Let's try Wizard Valley as well. Okay, we're delaying things a little bit. But we'll do Wizard Valley too. We have extra layers of walls to get through. But I think everything else is roughly the same. At least the buildings are. So I think I do 2 barrels like on the spear thrower still. Hopefully there's no moved traps around the multi-cannon, which could cause some serious issues for me. But we'll just hope that everything else is the same. 1 barrel for the middle. Bunch of rams. Bunch of barbs. And let's go for it. This isn't default. The walls are moved, so that also might mean that some traps are moved. There's also a couple of extra layers of walls here that we have to break through with some extra rams. So this isn't quite default. And you always have to be careful about these slightly modified bases because they can be really nasty. That bomb isn't supposed to be there either, which wipes out a lot of my barbs too. So ram should be able to do enough damage to that wizard tower, I think. Perfect. For our Sparky one-shot, we will barrel on top of the spear thrower next. Hopefully there's no move traps in the middle here. Looking good there. Barrels here. And have to be watchful of traps there as well, because that can make a big difference. Cart locks onto my Sparky. Grr, curse you. Okay, I think the Larry should be good. Rage like this. Larrys are successful, so they didn't really move traps. At least not too many of them. Oh my god, the ram doesn't go forward. Did not consider that. So we had to use some extra barbs there to adapt. So sometimes walls moved can change things up quite a bit on you. Yeah, no, Hog Riders wasn't the play here. Sparky is just a lot better on Wizard Valley default and non-default. We're looking great now. 5 rams. We have a little bit too many rams, but we can use those to keep Sparky's HP topped up as it makes the final push. Where are these Larrys planning on going? I have no idea how they're going to path from here. I will use 1 ram to tank the cannon spear. Oh, they're going to wrap all the way around. Okay, that's fine too. Minute on the clock. So the wizard tower gets 1 shot, but the multi-cannon is level 3, so it doesn't get 1 shot. We'll tank it with a ram. Or if the Larrys want to take that thing out and take care of business too, that's fine as well. The Larrys are going to meet their doom. But the barbs will tank a little bit for them. Cart locks onto me. But Sparky's too healthy. Too many barbs left. GG. And now I will head over, now finally, to Jerry's clan. Without further delay. I think it's Sen 16, or otherwise it's Sen 15. Is it Sen 16? Yeah, it is Sen 16 with Jerry's clan. Let's take a look at what he's got. What has he given to me? So this is... Okay, this is a bit of a complicated peek. So we'll do a screenshot and try to break this down. So this base is a bit complicated. There is a huge wizard bomb around the peak center here. Blast bow, cannon, rocket artillery, inferno tower, blast bow. So just huge value if we can get the wizard bomb. So the first question is, can we do a wizard bomb on the first attack? I think the answer is no. The dragon flanking me on the side means I can't go straight in the core if I want to do a wizard bomb. And I think it's just a little bit too deep. At least the peak building itself is too deep to get wizards successfully on it on the first hit. So I'm thinking we are going to have to try to set things up to try to do wizards on the second attack. So how are we going to do that? Well, first we want to kill this dragon on the outside. So we're going to try to use some troops to clear the trash outside, pull the dragon away from the air defenses in the middle here. And so we can use an eye dragon coming from the outside with a ram to tank and kill the enemy super. From there, we want to be taking out buildings that we can't chain with our wizards. And some of those key threats here are going to be the rocket artillery, the giant cannon, all of these defenses out here. We can't chain with the wizards. So if we take those out on the first attack, we don't have to worry about that on the second attack. Meaning that we probably do want to enter Sparky from the bottom hand side once we clear all the trash buildings. So from there, we have to decide what angle. I think we want to approach straight in towards the rocket artillery. I'm guessing that there could be Teslas in these gaps here, especially this bottom gap here where there's nothing else. There's no other buildings in that compartment. That's a very likely spot for a Tesla. And just try to push in as far as possible, get as many of these defenses out of the way as I can. And just try to carve a path towards the peak. If we can greed our rage for deeper in to set up the rage for the second attack, that would be great. But otherwise, we will try to do our best with our naked Sparky on the entry and use just as many rams as we need to tank for it. We'll need a lot of barbs. We might have to break the wall towards the giants, meaning that we'll have to use some barbs to kill those giants, but that's not a problem. And if we enter from this left side angle, we're able to do a lot of damage to the splash buildings like the wizard towers, the bomb towers on the first attack as well. So this, I think it's coming together. A lot of rams, not too many giants. A lot of barbs too, because we have to clear our way around. I think I might use a pack of archers actually on the entry because there's nothing that can shoot at my archers. So that's a pretty good call. And let's go. Okay, as for the frost, you always want a frost to make your life on the first attack easier. You can hit the blast bow as well as the rocket artillery in the core here, but I think that's the hardest frost possible in the clan capital, the 6.5 by 7.5 frost. So I'm not even going to try it. I don't want to miss the blast bow. And we can just hit a couple other defenses instead, like the multi-mortar on the left isn't a bad option. Some spears as well. Archer split on the entry. I kind of messed up the archer split a little bit too far left. But we'll see if there is actually a Tesla where I predicted. Because this compartment here is a little bit too sus. I think it's pretty obvious that there would be a Tesla there. It's going to take too long on the right-hand side, so I'll just drop a barb there to help assist. Pulls a log. Archer's going in. There is a Tesla, I guessed correctly. Barb gets that trash hut. Pulls more traps. So yeah, there's a lot of traps out here. Peak has a stupid amount of traps. And we want to kill that dragon first so we don't have to worry about that later. Barb, keep going. As long as you have around a minute 20 on the clock with Sparky, Rage, it's never a problem. Okay, dragon does get pulled now. Once the barb goes down, we drop a ram. Eye dragon on the enemy dragon. And that thing is dead. And now one barb here. Ram, tank. Now Sparky it is. More barbs to clear the trash buildings in behind. One giant as well. The ram also pulls the zap. That's why rams are so busted right now, because they can pull those zap traps, and then you get those barbs that can still tank, all for the price of 5 troop space. So insane value there. will help use a barb chip on the giant cannon so it can get finished off. We'll use a giant to tank the Inferno Tower now, and now we can rage, and that will cover the peak with wizards on the second attack. So perfectly done there. We were delaying just long enough, and these Sparky Rage chains are absolutely insane. Wait, this chain on the Inferno Tower is going to be mental. Oh my god. Get the multi-mortar, get that Spear Thrower. Another chain will have health of the giants as well. We break open that wall over there, and now we need to figure out where we want to drop our last barb to try to get as much trash as possible, or just help out on the second attack. So both of the Teslas popped. That's a good thing for me, and I think we just used the barb out here. So beautiful first hit. Beautiful. Just a matter of how we convert. I think I just want to zap to soften up the blast bow and rock artillery, so hopefully it goes down faster in the second attack. So 5.5k. But this is not just any 5.5k attack. We have the Frost on the peak already. We have the Rage spell already down for the wizards. So we're looking great here. Main thing is rock artillery is not frosted. It's still a little bit scary. So I'm also considering using a Frost on top of the rock artillery as well as the Inferno Tower. Rock artillery is the biggest threat to your wizards. So slowing that down is always not the worst idea. And from here, I think I will actually want to start a Sparky on top of the air bombs. Or on top of the Tesla, with a giant on top of the air bombs to tank the peak. We'll use like the Frost, like I said, on top of the rock artillery Inferno Tower combination. And I'm gonna hopefully never kill the giants. If I leave them behind these walls, they'll never die. So if we can manage that, that would be great. And we'll have a Rage for Sparky later on into the base. So that is the plan. A couple of giants. We'll need a lot of ramps to get through the walls. We'll need a Rage Frost, like I said, 4 wizards on the peak. And something like 5 barbs to help assist on the cart on the backside. Also want to consider using... another barb or a jump spell even. So a jump spell can help get me over some walls to help redirect some rams. But we won't have the zap spell in case things start going wrong. So things could go very wrong from this play. And the blast bow is a big threat, so we want to be sure that we can tank that properly. With maybe like a giant, I think. I think a giant should be good to tank over there. And we should be good. All right, let's try our best and try to hopefully get the job done. So here's the play. We start off with the Frost on top of the rock artillery Inferno Tower. Like this. We're gonna giant to tank the peak on top of the air bombs, ram to tank the Tesla, and 2 shots from the Sparky finish off both Teslas. Giant to tank the peak, or the giant to tank the splash damage. Ram to tank the multi-cannon. Blast bow goes down. Barb to help chip around the edges. So wizards get the peak down. Oh, the wizards are going to kill the giants. Whoa! Okay, so Sparky's now looking great. I think we got this. We're looking amazing here. The chains are great. The wizards are taking care of business. And our Sparky has so much HP. Maybe we can kill the Spear Thrower with the wizards. And a barb. Like that. Yep. And we even have a rage that we might not even need. So great attack here. We barb on the outside here as well. The only thing that can stop me now are zap traps. So we do want to be a little bit careful about those. There was a zap. Oh, my zap senses were tingling. And now we can just rage this last little bit here. And we can even rage chain down the enemy car. Oh my goodness, this was so perfect. Didn't even need the jump spell in the end. So much troops left over to swag. And we send in the Sparky. She takes care of business here. And we can, where do we want to jump? We can jump the peak. We'll jump the peak. And now next up is Jenny's clan. So I'll take a look at what the next clan here is. What clan is this actually? Oh, 29 in the world. Yeah, we'll head over to Cent 13. Ghostly said the peak is pretty rough there, so we'll see what they got. This is just like a golem peak, I think. Oh, is this just defaults? Ain't no way. Okay, so Balloon Lagoon is not default, not doable. Wizard Valley isn't doable either. Oh, it was just Builder's Workshop that was default. Golden Quarry is modified. This might be doable though. Hold on, let me think. I think Golden Quarry is doable. Because Dragon grabs the bow, can also grab the multi-cannon. But I think the Chinese are better at Golden Quarry than I am, so I'll go over to Jenny's clan without further delay. I've been delaying so much. Let's go over. You got your first 35k? Yo, that's awesome, man. And yeah, that Sparky Chad bomb was amazing. This peak, this is a little bit rough. This is the right clan, right? Yep, Nightmare. Okay, so this one's hard. Our first ultra hard one of the day. We can start Sparky on top of the... It's definitely a Sparky angle. The chains are there for this base. Okay, so here's what I see. What I'm seeing is that... okay, let's draw this out. So this base is hard. It might be doable. But if it is doable, we have to do a perfect first attack. So against this base, what I'm seeing is know your Sparky chains. If Sparky gets on top of this giant cannon, she can chain the rock artillery, same on the other side. So how are we going to get that to happen? So starting off, we can start Sparky on top of this rapid rocket, chain down the bomb towers. Another chain will finish off the bomb towers. The blast bow shouldn't be inside range of Sparky until I reach the bomb tower. So the first Sparky shot on top of the rapid rocket is free. And then we'll use rams to break ourselves into the base. Have to be careful about the enemy dragon, especially with the air defenses around. So we'll have to wait a little bit, let it get a little bit of damage on top of Sparky. And then from there, Sparky goes on top of the air defense, finishes off the spear thrower, goes on top of the air bombs, finishes off this wizard tower, does damage to this blast bow. I'm hoping that Sparky locks onto the blast bow, finishes off the wizard tower, and then our chains are complete. She can get both of the giant cannon chains like that. So you can calculate out your chains if you know your Sparky chains and how she'll pad. And we can get both the rock artilleries on the first attack if we execute properly. But it's gonna be a hard attack. Like I said, this is one of those bases where you have to have a perfect attack to have any chance against. So we'll see if we can do it. So we'll do an Inferno Dragon, some barbs, some giants as well to tank for the dragon. Try not to plus 750. I haven't had a plus 750 yet today. We were 3 on 3 on peaks, but this is the hardest one yet. So this is the real test here. So we'll go in with, I think just going with more rams is fine. I'm also considering using a barrel for the enemy dragon. I think barrel is correct here. I usually don't go with barrels, but in this case, there's too many air defenses around. We need that dragon killed. We need our Sparky safe, and we will do it. It's a small price to pay to keep Sparky healthy, and YOLO. So we'll go in with a barb here. As for the frost, the The correct frost, I think, is to get the bottom bow frosted up because that will make life a lot easier. The greedy frost is to go for the left bow, which I just think is not correct here because the bow is so annoying and does so much damage to my Sparky from long range that we just want it frosted up along with the peak and the rock artillery. Our barb gets zapped down, so we're going to have to drop it down another one. That's why we have a bunch of barbs here. And I'll also drop down another one here to work this. Oh, there's more. Oh, that's why we have the barbs. That's why we got more of them. So we pulled 2 zaps, a giant bomb. There's a Tesla too. Okay, so here's what we do from here. We let that barb go down. We'll let this barb work its way in. Then we will ram to tank the Tesla. And then Sparky right there. So that building goes down. Time to go in with the ram Sparky. More zaps. Oh my god. So we pulled, what's that, 3 zaps as well as the Tesla. Giant to tank that bow. Barrel Eye Dragon. Rage shot here. Dragon survives. Oh, that's so unlucky. Okay, but we're looking still okay. We didn't get the rage shot on top of the blast bow, so that was not ideal. And our deployment zone is not opened up, so... Rip, it was a nice attempt. Oh, we got the cannon at least. Okay, so we got the cannon. Not the worst first hit, but I think you might still just not have enough here. Beautiful chains on the start, though. The dragon surviving was so unfortunate. It costed me a zap. I'll use a ram. Where do we want to use our last rams? I think we use rams to try to open up walls up ahead. Over here, as well as 1 ram here. Oh, also pull zap. Okay, so good final rams. Like I said, this base is hard. But I do think we've given ourselves enough of a chance here to where I don't feel like it's completely over. So I believe we have to start in with another Sparky on the outside. Maybe we should have had minions to try to kill the cart, but no, it's covered by spear throwers. And yeah, no advertising, please. We'll go in... with the Sparky down south. It'll be outside of range of the peak at the very start. And then hopefully the Sparky goes towards the mortar, chains down the cannons, and then goes towards the blast bow, chains down the other cannons. And yeah, just ban that guy. What the heck? Chill out. And then we'll have 3 wizards on top of the peak. We don't need 4 wizards because there's just rock artillery that we need to take out. We got 1 Tesla. We got most of the zaps, actually. So hopefully there's no more zaps. I think we got 4 of them that I saw. 750. This is not a 750 copium. Totally not. We're going to have to use a double rage. We're going to have to use minions on the outside. 3 wizards on top of the peak. For sure not a 750. Yeah, I think there's a chance here. Okay, this guy's obnoxious. Get him out of here. Okay. This is the times that try men's souls. So Sparky start. If there is another zap, I'm going to be so sad. But we're going to Sparky start because Sparky's a little bit slower than the barb. And so we can get the barb down in time. Or I guess the barb doesn't want to tank for Sparky. Okay, so the last zap on the base, I think, was right there. Giant to tank for the peak. Rage like this. We had to start the wizards on top of the blast because the Sparky decided to skip it, which was so bad for me. So I have to reset over there. God, there's 2 Inferno Towers left. I think it's over. No! Gosh, the Sparky pathing wasn't good enough. Let Sparky tank the multi-cannon. No, I mistimed No, I mistimed the last Sparky. Wait. Oh no, we didn't have it. There was just too much. It was just too much. It was too much. Darn it, darn it, darn it. It's a 750. Alright, you guys got what you wanted. Bro, I don't know why some people spam their channels. I feel like that just makes your channel look bad. But who am I to say? Darn. Our first 750 of the stream. I'll let Ghostly get the 750, complete the 750. Unfortunate, but we'll head back. Oh wait, I completely forgot. We still have to do Foons, so we'll do the peak at Foons. I've been delaying that so much. There's been so many peaks to do. And I'm not in the clan right now, so I will invite myself. And now, we'll go in. Next raid. Oh, there's a Goblin Mines too. So we'll do... Oh, it's a default Goblin Mines. There's been 3 max GMs so far. I've gotten the first 2, but my Goblin Mines one-shot on streams have been very questionable. So let's try our best. Max GM is still annoying for me to do, but let's not grief this. So rage like this. Ram Sparky. Ram far right. Zap, second ram. Spam down that wizard as fast as you can. Wizard takes 40% damage. Not great. But if we don't get too unlucky, that could be enough. This is why you need the Goblin Mines Emperor. Okay, wizard doesn't take too much damage. Man, those wizard shot timings have been so bad for me. Giant does have a little bit of HP. Wizard hopefully doesn't get splashed by mortar. Does get splashed like 1 time, but what can you do? So barb there. 2 barbs on spear. Oh, I dropped too many for the multi-cannon, but that's fine. We'll use a barb on top of the multi-mortar. Normally I drop 3 there, but I fat-fingered. This is why I don't do hits on stream at Boons. But hopefully those barbs can at least successfully kill all those goblins then. Man, there's so many barbs there, they do so much damage. Okay, so they do get the goblins out of the way, so that should be good. And then you wait 1 second or so before you drop down your bar for those goblins. And that should time things well enough to where it finishes off the first 2 set of goblins. Another barb in, same timing. Yeah, Ghostly is the real one for finishing up the unfinished business. Didn't even hesitate, he just went for it. Do you have multiple clans where you drop off gold? Right now, I've just been dumping at Balloon Skies, but there's also a clan on the Discord server that I was going to dump in. Sparky takes one shot from the cannon, but I think that's enough HP. Hopefully it's enough HP. So Sparky goes forward, Barb, tank the Tesla, pull the little traps. No! No! How did the Larrys not kill the reflector? No. 10, 9, 8. No. No, you got it. 6. Sparky can't do it. Barb, can you? 4, 3, 2. No! No! I hate this game. What is that? Oh my god. Oh. I did not know Larry's can sometimes not finish that reflect. Oh, that sucks. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Plus 750. Oh, God. Okay. Move on. That never happened. Never happened. Okay. So this peak. Okay, so this peak is interesting too. There are some ruins on the outside that will snipe with giant eye dragon. We're going to forget that ever happened. That never happened. No one mentioned that again. Okay. We'll frost on top of the blast bow. Rocket artillery will have a ton of ramps to tank for that Inferno tower. I'm just going to speed run through this because I need to get into the attack before I tilt anymore. No, archers is correct on the outside. Some barbs in case of the giants. 5 HP. Can you get is it possible to get closer than 5? It might be, but Larry's do 25 damage per second. Barbs do an even number of 5 as well, so I don't think you can get closer than that with Larry's and Barbs. That is some bull. I needed one more Larry strike. Yeah, where's Void? What was the RNG on that? I definitely screwed up on the top left kill of the goblins though, so partially my fault. Partially my fault. Okay. That never happened. Eye Dragon, you are so disgusting. It does not get in range of the dead zone. So it's going to cost us some barbs as well as... Yikes. As well as not going to kill the enemy car afterwards. Okay. We'll still kill that over there. And when you're going into an Inferno Tower, you always want to be using rams to tank the Inferno Tower because the Inferno Tower can never ramp up against a ram with all those barbs inside. Oh, the Teslas pop as well. That is bonus value. We're just going to rage out here. Not even mess around. We want to get those Teslas down ASAP. Just trickle in those rams. And I'll hold those giants in place. Oh, no. Those... Oh, my God. The zap traps. Ouch. We'll use barbs to try to deal damage to those giants. And then let Sparky do as much damage as she can before she goes down. Barb's almost grabbed the Giants, which isn't bad. Are the archers still alive? Oh no, we have some ram Barb still alive. I think we're looking okay here. Could be looking better, but could also be looking worse. I hate when rams die to bomb and everything locks onto Sparky. Yes, that's why you have to be careful. You need to be sure that you have like 2 rams down at once, because otherwise sometimes a log trap rolls all the barbs inside and your Sparky just... she's seen better days. We'll put it that way. Okay. But from here, what I will do is I'm going to giant tank the first peak shell. We need to tank this this multi-mortar with maybe rams, but we're going to use 3 wizards, and I think I can drop the wizards outside of range of the rock artillery entirely and just try to chain everything sneakily here. Considering doing 2 graveyards, but I think I might need the rage spell to accelerate Sparky through the wizard towers through the rock artilleries. I'll do double rage. 3 wizards, some giants. Fortunately, we'll need a minions because of this raid cart post, I think. That ended up surviving, which was really unlucky for me. But we'll do something like this. It's not a golem finish. There's too much point defenses. All the defense we got were like blast bows or rock artilleries. Those aren't the things that stop golem. Okay, is this guy a bot? What the heck, man? Bro made a new account. I'm just gonna get rid of him. No, screw him. Bro made a new account to circumvent the ban. Jesus. How old am I? I am 22. It's not just another spammer. That guy's spamming the same thing. Bro made another account just to keep spamming. Bro, what you doing, man? What you doing? Okay. So, what we're going to do is I want to use Giant to tank the peak at the start. Rage like this. Oh, one of the wizards decided to go for the giants. That's fine too. Wizards successfully grab all the defenses around the peak, and now it's just a matter of can we convert. Giant to tank over here. Barb start clearing trash on the outside. There are some buildings that are like straggler buildings for me, but oh, that ram pulls the zap. That is clutch. We'll let Spear Thrower lock on my Sparky. That's fine. Just have to make sure the rock artillery doesn't lock on a Sparky and no traps. This base is symmetrical, so there will probably be traps on the other side in the same exact manner. Rage to accelerate Sparky. Looks like there's no traps. At least there wasn't that same exact zap trap as there was on the other side. Barb there. Chip down the wizard tower for a one-shot. So many log traps, so many bombs, but I think we're looking good here. Just make sure that we tank the last couple of defenses. We have minions to sweep through as well. We're going to start over here. We have a zap that we don't even need. Okay. So we make up for the Goblin Mines miss. That was so sad, man. Oh my god, 5 HP. 5 HP is even less in the clan capital because the troops do more damage. So even in the home village, that's BS. But in the clan capital, nah. Alright. We're just gonna forget that ever happened. We can zap to speed up the minions. GG. No troops or updates in so long. Yeah, but for what it's worth, this is probably the best meta for them to not do anything with, because basically every single troop is usable and gets used even in pro play, and you can use them in raid weekend, and there's a lot of strategies for both pros and casual players, so it's a great time to be playing. This is a disgusting clan, isn't it? Oof. Looks like it's a high level one. Alright, back to Balloon Skies it is. Balloon Skies. Cannon Cart. Cannon Cart is one of the best troops in pro play. Doesn't really get used in the raid weekend because bases are very compact, but in pro play, Cannon Cart is much better than Sparky. Okay, Balloon Skies is set up. I almost one-shot a DH3 Goblin Mines with CH9 Army. Yo, that's actually pretty hard because Sparky's level 2. 99% the Rage Factor screwed me over. Yeah. Yeah. Goblin Mines one-shot is hard, especially at CH9. Try Raid Cart strategy. Raid Cart is not good against bases like these because they're super compact. Sparky works on bases that Raid Cart doesn't work on, generally speaking. How many COC accounts do I have? I have around 70. About average for the average clan capital player, I would say. Not too many, not too few. Just a good solid amount. Okay. So I think I start with Rams to go on either side to try to clear all the trash on the outside. Definitely want to Sparky the core. You've never seen a raid car attack? Well, come to the Discord server, watch competitive matches. Raid car is one of the most used troops. When you say pro play, what is that? Are you able to create wars? Well, not in game, but you can create wars through friendly challenges. So we want to clear our way around, try to set up Sparky for the second attack. These air defenses are super nasty. Might need to do another barrel play to try to kill the enemy super. I think I do. And we'll frost as many defenses as we can. And let's try it. And we'll do Frost. I think we can hit the multi-cannon too. Like this. I didn't go for the blast bow because I think that was a bit too hard. I didn't calculate it out. So we can wait for the barbs to beat through the walls. But nah, we're streaming. We don't do that around here. So if we were really sweating, try-harding to the max, we would probably let those barbs beat through the walls, but that's not good to do on stream when it takes a whole minute watching barbs try to slice through the walls. Okay, so that one ram pulled 2 zap traps. Oh my god, there are a lot of zaps around here. I won't try to greed the rage. Wait, Blasma locked onto my Sparky, you're kidding. Oh no. Okay, at least Sparky got about as far as she could have. And now, I think we might be in trouble, so... Blaspa was a sniper and a half. I think I'm supposed to giant from far away and then barrel on top of the right-hand side. So giant like this, barrel over here. Ram to tank as well. Oh no, blast! Oh no, giant bomb. And just try to do as much damage as I can. Okay. So, this is a little bit awkward. Blaspo, as well as Dragon, both Heat Seek on top of my Sparky, which hurt. But we'll see if we can make something happen still. There's a huge Wizard Bomb on the outside. Hog Riders. Yeah, the Wizard Bomb is our saving grace. And the Barbs are still clearing their way around, so we're actually not going to have too many time issues on the second attack. We can literally hit every single big defense on the base with Wizards. But we do need to bring another Rage, which kind of sucks. And anyways, an attack like this is actually super easy to mess up here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's also a lot of traps on the outside. Oh gosh, this is actually kind of nasty. I do have to do the hog play. The old classic with the hogs. And 2 graveyards to tank for the rock artillery. Okay. I'm a little bit rusty with my hogs, but we try our best here. So we'll do Rams there. We need 1 giant. How many hogs we got? We got 8 hogs. It's actually quite a bit. So we can cut a hog because we can use barbs on the outside instead for those cannons and the spear throwers. And hopefully our wizards actually chain this cart over here. At least that is the dream scenario. And we'll have to use Rams to tank all around, basically. YOLO. Alright. So the way we do this is we just pray that it works out. Yeah, that's always a good plan. And I think I rage down because I think the wizards go down afterwards. So yeah, we're going to angle our rage low. We will giant from far away. Tank the peak. Graveyards. We do lose a wizard because one does get sniped. But we're going to try to flank all the defenses around the base. That cart is doing so much damage to me. Man, if the cart only got chained, I think we were looking good, but that cart just killed my entire army. No. No. Darn it. Bit too hard. And we're gonna have to take the 3-shot. I don't think this is even a plus 750. This was just rough. The cart got locked in place. Didn't go after my wizards through the wall. What condition do you bring Golem versus Sparky? Sparky is better versus compact bases like this one was, and then Golem is better versus spread out bases. This is very compact. It only takes up, at least all the defenses only take up a small chunk of the base, and there's a lot of Sparky chains, but all those defensive troops were just so nasty on the backside with the bomb towers. Very hard combination to deal with. And we'll see how much bonus gold we can get with the miners. Then just start them all here. The blast bow, yeah, it did snipe me, but only sniped one miner. The big factor that just ruined my day was the fact that I just didn't get quite enough on the first attack. My troops got locked on just a little bit too early. And we actually do get the plus 750 because the bomb tower bomb doesn't go off. So I guess some people in chat are happy, but yeah, that was rough. Couple of rough claims at the start. Yeah, Supercell hasn't updated CC in a little while now, so hopefully there's going to be one in the new year. My guess is there might be a clan capital update mid-year 2025, but oh my god. Are we really up against maxed out Chinese clans with ELO layouts? Oh my god. Oh no, these are Baizhen layouts. Alright, who wants to take Baizhen bases? Oh crap, we're going to be 1 out of 4 on peak, aren't we? Okay, so we have Sen 15 next, I think. Or is it Sen 16? I think it's Sen 16 with Jerry's clan. Congrats for plus 750. Yeah, thanks, chat. Love you guys too. Did they get the Golden Quarry actually? They did, yep. Okay, so this is a style of base where you want to consider going in with Golem because it is very spread out. But Sparky still could. This is a really weird base, actually. Ew, what is this? It might just be a YOLO Golem spam. I think you can frost the peak and the Inferno Tower. This is a very hard frost to pull off, though. I think you're supposed to Golem here. This base is actually really annoying. But we'll see what we can do. Fortunately, this bow is being guarded by so many trash buildings. So can't really get an angle on eye dragons over there. These cannons over there on the top are snipeable with minions. Same with these down south. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with minions. Split down low. Go in after the cannons, try to take them out. And then try to use the golem to kill both of the defensive troops. And then just use some Hog Riders to try to assist the golem. And just don't worry about the dragon on the first attack. I don't think we can ever deal with that. And let's go. Okay, so this base. We'll need to use a frost on the peak. I really want to hit that for a tower. This is a bit of a hard frost. We landed it perfect. Then minions split like this. Ram open up the wall. 3 attacks on peak is pretty good for casual players. Yeah, that's actually really good for casual players. Casual players, 4 attacks on peak is pretty good. Are those minions really going to skip the cannons? We can just send the golem for the cannons. That's fine too. Minions are just walking around. All right. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, so we'll haste here. We'll wait for the defensive troops to be a little bit ways away. And so Golem has enough time to finish off both of the cannons. And then 1 barb to help chip through the cart for a 1-shot. Hog Rider to stun the multi-cannon. We'll have a zap to reset the Inferno Tower as well as Rock Artillery. And the nice thing about this zap is it also lets me 1-shot the Rock Artillery. With the Golem, so he's taking a lot of damage. We have a couple of hogs in the bag, 1 barb on top of this bomb tower while the Spear Thrower gets distracted. Golem, please go left. Yes, thank you. Okay. There was a zap on top of the cannon, which was annoying. But if we can actually get the cannon down as well, we actually have a pretty easy kill on the dragon for the second attack. Okay, we take this. Wait, if we kill the dragon post, that would be enormous too. Oh, we get the dragon post. Okay, this actually went pretty well. Golem took a pretty decent pathing. The Golem prevails today, and we'll use a barb to try to chip down the blast bow before the Super Dragon gets in range. We can actually just barb on top of this blast bow, so there's actually a lot of key weaknesses inside the space that I didn't consider at the very start. So we're going to try to pick this base apart 1 by 1. We'll do a barb on this blast bow, Inferno Dragon on the enemy super. We'll do a barb on top of this blast bow, and then an archer on top of this rapid rocket, try to get all of these. And then we can do minions on top of the cannons to sweep through. So just like that, we can kill out this entire section with just a very little amount of troop space. Then we can use barb on top of this air defense with a eye dragon on top of the peak. We'll definitely need a frost on top of all of this nonsense over here. And actually, what I think I'll do instead is, instead of minions, I can just do a air graveyard over there. Because we only need 1 frost for all these defenses. So we can do an air graveyard once the enemy super as well as my eye dragon dies. Bunch of hog riders. Bunch of barbs, maybe 1 ram is good. And a golem. Yeah, let's see if the golem prevails today. Probably more barbs is good against space like this. Oh wait, we need 2 eye dragons. What am I doing? So I'll do 2 eye dragons like this. Oh, we don't need minions, like I said, and now this. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll do barb, chip down the blast bow. Hopefully the bow goes down in time. It will not. We're going to have to drop down a second one. Get those air Larrys going over there. We'll let bow lock onto my first eye dragon, then we'll barb, try to get it sneaking in range, but it actually tanks the peak, which was unlucky. Archers over there. So we have 1 last hog rider left, 1 last zap as well. Archers are going to do work over there on the left-hand side. Alright, Dragon does die. Golem does get locked onto by the Inferno Tower. We will zap reset as well as reset the Rock Artillery. Barb over here. Golem, please go back. No, I thought the Golem was going to go for the Inferno Tower. No, that's so bad. I needed to keep my archers alive. Kill him. Oh. No. I thought the Golem was going to go back because I wanted to keep my archers alive. That was so greedy of me. I think I did have to keep my archers alive for time purposes. There's a minute on the clock. This is going to be so close. Please, please, please. No more traps, no more traps, please. No. God, no. No more traps. Please. No! No! You're kidding me! No! Oh my god, how unlucky can you get on a stream? Nah. This game is so rigged against me. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Nah, random zap on the far right took my golem out. It took him out. Ah, that sucks. The streamer luck isn't with me today. Nah. Would the minions have done anything? No, I needed every barb I used, I think. Today is not the day. It wasn't the easiest finish, but yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here. This never happened. Okay, what's the next account? I think probably Balloon Skies too. Or did Jenny's clan still have something? Oh no, it still hasn't been hit. I'll go through to see which clans have done attacks. Anshi's going through Avengers. Wait, is this full default? That's a default barb camp. I only have 2 hits left, so we'll back out here. Send 13. It's about to be open? Okay, I'll do send 13. Compile all the epic fails. None of the epic fails happened. Okay, this one... Alright, this is the time to bounce back. This one is pretty simple. CH9, almost default. If I fail this, I'm a criminal. Okay? So we're bouncing back today. We're bouncing back here. If I fail this, I'm disgusting. Foons has a BW? Oh god, does that mean it's maxed? Take a look at what he means later. Do we go for the Wizard Bomb first attack? Probably not necessary. Yeah, we're not going to go for the Wizard Bomb first attack. That's just too risky. That is like unnecessarily risky. So this is how you can very simply take out a base like this. I will show you. You just set up the Wizard Bomb for the second attack and there's no problem. If you fail that, I will go Bald. You're tempting me to fail here. You're tempting me to fail. Let's go. Take on someone your own size. Hey, whatever stops the plus 750 is what we're gonna have to take. Barb, chip down this to funnel the minions in. Frost like this, hits the multi-cannon. Hits everything actually. ram tank a little bit. We were able to pull the zap trap like that. Perfect. And I'm not even going to wait. I'm just going to go in. Not going to even wait for the minions to do their thing. If you succeed, I will propose to my crush. Like a marriage proposal? Just randomly propose marriage to a girl you never met? Or barely knows you exist? In the most not creepy way possible? Rage like this. Sparky does not lock onto Blast, but that's fine. I drag on top of the air bombs. We'll just let Sparky do some damage there. It's fine. Ram Hog Rider with minions. Barb here. And we can try to grab that Tesla too on this attack. With the help of the Barb. Cannon cart's going down. Tesla also will go down. Maybe we can also grab the Blast Bow. That's low. Yep, GG. We basically got everything we needed or could ever hope to want. This is for my Winter Arc Versus stake his future on some Clan Capital YouTuber. Yeah, I wouldn't put that much trust into anyone on YouTube, especially not a Clan Capital YouTuber. Well, I will say, putting your trust in a Clan Capital YouTuber is at least better than a Home Village YouTuber. Because Clan Capital is the most respected game mode in all of video games. Okay, so how do we want to finish this? So this rock artillery is not chainable, so I'm thinking I just use a Sparky around the outside. While my wizards do their thing. I think that's all I'll do. I will do 3 wizards, Sparky. The peak is actually kind of low, so it's a perfect amount of health to quickly blast through with wizards, a couple of giants, maybe a Hog Rider just in case, and I'll do a haste spell so we don't actually run into any time issues, and probably just 2 graveyards. GG. Okay, something like this should be good, and let's go. I can graveyard on top of the giant cannon, haste spell in, giant to tank, barb tank peak, Sparky in, that barb decides to walk into range of the peak, so we have to wait on our wizards a little bit. But the wizards do take that all out before Sparky gets shot. And they clear out the rest of the compartment too. So we can graveyard on top of the Inferno Tower. Because we're really not going to lose many troops at this point, so we have to do it now, basically. And wizards should actually allow me to one-shot the Tesla with those chains, perfect, as well as the Crusher with those shots. Or just not even let my Sparky shoot at all, that's fine too. You think I got it? Yeah, I mean this is if I didn't get this one, I'd be such a criminal. Wizards are still alive too. Yeah, no way. How does Graveyard Spell work? As your troops die, you get Graveyard Skeletons. So once this hog dies, look, my graveyard spawns a couple of skeletons. So yeah, this one was pretty simple. Did I get the last one or no? Oh no, I missed the last one. That was sad. I'll take a look at what they have as their next clan, if there's any non-defaults to hit, and then I will head over to the Foons, see how bad it is. Oh no, I think it's just a max clan. They do have a GM. Peak is reasonably doable, but we'll head out. Go to the Foons. Death Star alluded to something really bad. And this might be the last bit I do on stream before I head out. So he said there's a builder's workshop to do. Oh god. It's a very high level default builder's workshop. So we'll do Super Dragon. 6 barrels here. I've been using 2 minions now, 5 rams. This, wait no, it's 9 barrels. And this. Main problem is walls are a bit low level, but I think level 2 is fine. Okay, let's not grief this. The barrel one shot versus high level builder's workshop. Chat, is the Minion Prince an exhibitionist or is his skin part of his clothes? Yo, when I saw the design for the Minion Prince at first, I thought he was just a pervert. I cannot believe they released something that looks like that into the game. Bro not wearing no pants and he looks humanoid. Split barrels. Second set of minions to tank for the air defense. Ram there. No, what? They have level 1 zap? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this might get a little bit awkward. They have a level 1 zap trap on a 10.9. Nah. Jump here. That is... Larry's, get the giant cannon. They got him in time. Okay. Get the cannon. Archer's there. We lost a barb, unfortunately. So we can't use another barb up there that I usually like to use. So archers are successful in the crusher. Bear ram here. I think we got it. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Archers somehow matrix that log trap, all 5 of them. I think it's GG. I left before Town 17, so I don't give an F about. That's firm thing to cover the community incident. Yeah, I haven't played Town Hall 16 in literal months. I haven't played since July CWL. Have not done basically a single attack. So 20 seconds left. I don't think I need to drop my last barrel. Nothing in the corners. Yeah, GG. I already pulled the last log trap with the barb. That's why I saved the barb. Oh god, this peak is bad. I remember this now. Okay. So one thing to note is we can use a balloon on top of the wizard tower and then try to use minions to kill a lot of ground defenses out here. Also, same out here. We might be able to use more minions to snipe some more cannons. But man, The Sparky chains are kind of rough. And I'm thinking I might have to go in with a golem afterwards. I really don't like hitting bases like this. But I think we're going to have to. Not much of a choice here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 minions, Rocket Balloon, Eye Dragon for the Spear Throw. We're going to have to use Golem here. 1 Hog Rider. Should be good. And we'll try our best, but not liking our odds. Believe in the Golem. May the Mountain Golem prevail. So we'll split the first pack minions. Hopefully there's not Teslas covering that Wizard Tower. And not 2 Zap Traps. 1 is fine, 2 is not. Okay, 1 is fine. Okay, we got it. And can that balloon get the cannon too? Yes, he can. That balloon is doing work. And now we can use minions over here, and hopefully those left minions can maybe do some damage to those cannons. I'll actually even haste up the minions. Make them go a tiny bit faster. So our minions are doing... No! They have air traps? No! 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 Stop it! Okay, now we just gotta star our golem then. Ugh. They didn't delete all the comments from the incident. Or what incident are you talking about? Are you talking about the World Champion incident? All that drama with Fluxy or whatever his name is. Both of the Teslas are down here too. Oh my god. All the traps. Oh my god. This hurts. Okay, at least the golem walks outside of range of the Tesla. Crap, I can't drop an Eye Dragon outside of range. This went so bad. We're cooked. What now? What do? This is no bueno. I think we got a zap on top of rock artillery. Maybe we go Sparky. Maybe we go... yeah, we'll zap here. Hit all those defenses. I am talking about the white potion incident in community post. What is that? What's white potion? I am so out of the loop for all things Home Village. Four shot and move on. Oh god, no, this is not 4-shot. We did get a lot of the DPS out of the way, so if we cope hard enough, we can 2-shot this thing. So Golem, 2 Frost. Minion split on top of the cannons. Hog Riders. Man, they even have air defenses covering the peak. My god, this is so bad. Might have to use a P.E.K.K.A. Probably will, and YOLO. Wait, we don't have... crap, we don't have an Eye Dragon. That's so bad. We can't use a P.E.K.K.A. Let's use a Miner. We'll see what happens. Split some more minions. Man, can't believe they had air traps. That's some bull. Let those minions cook. Second frost. Like this. Third frost on top of RA peak. Minor for the RA. Wait, oh no. Minor gonna get sniped. Oh, Minor went underground and dodged the peak. Minor, what a legend. Probably doesn't matter anyways. But what a legend. Wait, Inferno Dragon. Is he gonna get the blast bow? Oh my god, Inferno Dragon! Oh! Wait, hold on. Is it not over? Oh my god, wait, hold on. Ram to tank for the Inferno Tower. We have a second ram for the multi-mortar, or the multi-cannons. The Minor. Minor clutch. Minor pulls bomb, blows up Raptor Rocket. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the line. Hog Rider, we're going to use it for the multi-cannon. Barb we have to use on top of this trash building. Hold the line. 39 seconds on the clock. Hog Rider, Barb. Can they grab the spear thrower too? 22 seconds. 20 seconds on the clock. Grab the spear. Zaps are getting pulled. 30 seconds on the clock. 9 seconds on the clock. Hold the line. We got it. Oh my god, Golem. He did it. He did it. Yes. We got it. The 9.7k Golem finish. Oh my god. Hold the line. Oh, okay. I did not think that was ever happening, but okay. Moving on. I think that's a pretty good place to end. Holy god. We did it. Alright, GG boys. I think I'm going to call it a day here unless there's non-defaults. Oh, there's some non-defaults. But none that I can do. Or maybe there's Balloon Lagoon I can do. Nah, I'll probably just do this off stream. I don't think this is doable. But yeah, I'll call it here, respond to some questions. Check COC community post about a new potion. Yeah, the Eye Dragon, that was the most clutch Eye Dragon ever. COC community post. About a new potion. Bro, I haven't looked at the community post in months, man. Clash-orama, mashup events. Oh, they finally balanced the Druid? I didn't even know about that. Bro, I don't see any of these. So what's the potion drama? Guess I can respond to that before I head out. Yeah, just send me a DM on Discord. I'll check it out after the stream. I might look at the whatever potion drama there is off stream. But I got no idea. I'm so out of the loop. I didn't even know anything that was coming in Town Hall 17. I don't even know what the new defense is. What's the new defense? Fire Spitter. So it's like a new expo? Yeah, in YouTube. Okay, alright. I'll take a look at that later then. And thank you all for coming out. And take care.